Hi guys, you're welcome to Femtech Studio. So in today's tutorial, I want to show you how to use the Plotagon hidden features. In my previous tutorial on the Plotagon hidden features, one of my subscribers, in my previous tutorial on Plotagon hidden features, someone commented and said, bro, please can you make a video on how to use this, please? So MD Slam, this video is for you and for others that want to learn how to use the Plotagon hidden features. Okay, so in that video I gave the hidden effects, which are all these you can see. Okay, so I won't touch everything, but I'll just show you how to apply them in your plot. Okay, so I already created a short video. Okay, so let it just load. So this is without the hidden features. Let me play it so you can see. Let me widen it a little bit so you can see.
Open Heaven's Daily Devotional. Theme: Becoming an Exemplary Leader. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Genesis 11:6.
Okay, so now you can see there is nothing like the hidden features here at all. Okay, so in that video I gave out the hidden features, like I said. So these first three are more or less the same, but just that one is more faster than the other ones. Okay, which we are going to look at today. We're going to see how we're going to apply them. So this one also, this is fading black, this is fading pixels, this is fade in white. That is, the W stands for the white, P stands for the pixels, and B stands for the black. Okay, so these are other fadings, effects you can also apply. All right, so let's get started. So from the introduction, that's before before she started talking Open Heaven's Daily Devotional, what I will do is to create a speech that is where you want to apply your character. Okay, so the next thing to do is do not apply any character, do not put any character, do not select any character. Are you with me? All you need to do is to just, from the dialog button, just copy. Let's copy this fading black first. Copy. You can either type it, but it's more better I copy it here. Okay, so once I move like this, normally it should take an effect, that is, change this character to effect. Okay, but nothing is going on right away. But let's look at it. Oops. So let me play it so you can see. Let's see.
Open Heaven's Daily Devotional.
Hope you can see the black intro, the fade in into the scene. Okay, so that is the effect of this. So for you to change this, for this to change to the effect, now what you need to do is to just click on the back arrow then open back the plot, and you see it has automatically changed to effect. Okay, effect is expression, so you get that. Now let's look at what of if we change it to 100%. Okay, so the same effect changing to 100%, that is, give a space, then input the 100. All right, so probably I should take it up because I want the effect to take place before showing the character itself. Okay, so let's take a look at it now. Okay,
Open Heaven's Daily Devotional.
all right, so let's see if this is 50. This is 50. So what will happen? Okay, it's not even taking the effect. So let's look at it again. Okay, from here, then let it load. Okay.
Open Heaven.
So if you look at, notice the 50 is more slower than that of the 100. Okay, so let me take it back again. So you need to go back and forth in order for it to on your Android device, in order for it to load up. Okay, so select, let's see,
Open Heaven's Daily Devotional. Theme, becoming an exemplary.
Okay, so the next one is to make use of the fade-in pixels. So what you need to do to get the fade-in pixels, you can either use any one of these, but they are more faster than each other. So let's copy this. So from the fading pixels, so I want that to from here. Okay, so let's create a speech. Now do not select a character from this place. Let's fill in pixels. Okay, so when we look at it from here, okay, and let's play it.
Open Heaven's Daily Devotional. Theme, becoming an exemplary leader. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Genesis 11:6. A great leader must be able to.
So you could see what really happened at that point. From this place, for these fading pieces do not allow us to see our character well. Okay, so to apply the fading pixels, it's always better you probably, let's say, from here, it all depends on you. So I'm not showing how to go about this. Okay, so just trying to create another so that these fading pieces will only work on this, not the whole content here. Okay, so from here, let's take a look again. Do not forget, you could go back to change this to effects, but it will work like this. But in case yours is not working like this, please make sure you go back, then you open it again in order for you to in order for it to work. Okay, so
Theme, becoming an exemplary leader. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they.
So I don't know if you notice now, because this word here is very short, that's why the fading pixels was more faster than the previous one you watched. Okay, so once you're using the fading pixels, mostly you use it to in terms of remembering a particular event that really happened. Okay, so that's how you make use of it. Okay. We also have other ones which I can use using which is the fading pixels 100. You could try that yourself, okay, or fading pixels 50. So they are all ones work more faster than the other. All right. So the next one is the fading pixels white. Still the same procedure with the fading pixels black or white, black or pixels rather. So from here, let me look at, okay, from this place, select, then, okay. So if I should add this fading pixels white here, now let's take a look at what we have here. So then play it.
And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them.
Okay, as you can see, it started from the white. You notice it started from the pixels, then down to this place. Then once it gets to this place, this white will almost take all the old words. Then because this word is a little bit longer, then it makes the white to stay for so long. So in order for me to make the white come a little bit more faster, the best thing to do is to, just like the previous one I did, let's say for me, let me just select a particular word here, some sentence rather, okay, and probably okay, cut this away, apply it to apply it somewhere else, Control V, okay, and okay, so let's take a look at from here. So we'll move to the pixels first, then down to the fading white. All right, so let's take a look at it.
Theme, becoming an exemplary leader. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And
so I don't know if you notice again from here. Let me try it again. So this is from this place.
And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all.
Okay, you could see how the white Indian effects came in as flash and came back to normal. All right, so that's how to apply the pixels white and black. Okay, so you can try to add these ones to make it more faster. All right, so these ones are mostly used when you have long words like that and you don't want to split it like this. So you can actually use either of all any one of these. Just test it out, input it in your plot so to make it more faster. But these ones are actually working with the sentence on the next page, so that's why it's like that. But this will work very fast depending on the rate of speed you want it to work. So 50 is a little bit slower compared to that of 100, which is a little bit more faster. Okay, so let's say before we come to this place, let's say we are into we want to change the normal color to another color, that is okay. From here, okay, where did I stop at this point? Okay, so add chart, then from there just input this. So let's start from okay, you see that's actually taking effect. Okay, so let me start from here and play it. You notice the background. So once it gets to this place, trying to speak this sentence here, it will change the background. Okay, so that's why the retro that's what it's meant for.
And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
Okay, so you can see how it takes how the effect right there. So you can see how it's changed from this normal color to this normal color. Okay, all right, so let's say you notice once we play it from here, let's take a look at it. Once we play it from here below, this same color will be taken for everything we have throughout. So in order for us, what am I trying to say? Let's take a look at this from here. Let me play it.
And they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Genesis 11:6. A great leader must be able to foster unity amongst his or her followers. Unfortunately,
so you can see after it spoke this chart here, it's moved to the next one, and it also moved to the next one without changing the background back to the normal color it was. So in order for you to do that, very simple. So I wanted this retro to only appear, take effect of this chart here. So on this next one, what I will do is to create something above this. So that is apply a character like this. Then I want it to go back to the normal background. So just select on normal. Okay. This backslash must always be there. Very important. It's very, very important. Okay, so paste it. All right. So let's take a look from the retro here. And let's take a look from the retro here. So once it's picked down to this Genesis, then trying to move to this a great leader, you will notice that it will come back to the normal background. So let's take a look at it.
And they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Genesis 11:6. A great leader must be able to foster unity amongst his.
So you could see, you could notice the change now. So once you change the color from retro to ventil or any other ones, you will, in order for you to go back to the normal background color, that's /normal, and to take it to normal color. Okay, so you can also try all this fadeinb, old, fade out. Okay, so let's try them. So fading B is fading black, old. Okay, let's try this. Let me see. Okay, so let's apply it here. Okay, so you will notice once I select on this, it's changed the color. It's different from this color. So in order for me to go back to the normal color, what should I input here? What should I input? Okay, let me cancel this. In order for me to go back to the normal color, what do you think I will put here? That should be what? The /normal. Okay, that's /normal. So from here, just paste it, and oops, there are two different ones here, so it shouldn't be in this space. But I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the fading old. So I want it to have an effect on a particular shot like this. So just to take it above. So you can easily change your text by swiping the chat box. This you can use to cancel, delete that sentence. You can also use this one to drag your chart up and below. Okay, so all right. So that's the normal, and remember we started with fade in. So once we start with fade in, it's always good, like it look more professional, to end it out with fade out. Okay, so copy. So to end it with fade out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.